Hey, welcome back to Tech by Pike. So yesterday I bit the bullet and went and got the iPad Pro 11 256 gig, and I got the Magic Keyboard for the same iPad. It's the white color. It's pretty snazzy looking. I already unboxed them. I did do a video. It was a little lackluster, just a lot of plastic, but I'll throw up a couple clips right after this, and then we'll get right into the actual functionality of the iPad and maybe some differences between the iPad 11 which from 2020, which I already have, and we can talk about it a little bit, and then we'll close it out with some final thoughts. I do have an iPad 12.9 version, 1 terabyte with the 16 gigabytes of RAM coming here in mid-June, and we'll do some comparisons with all three. I got the keyboard today, but no iPad yet. So I'm looking forward to getting that, and then we'll start posting some more videos. Let's get into it. Hopefully this will make a nice sound. Anticlimactic. Okay. Oh, that looks pretty nice. Let's start with what's in the box here. All right, we have the USB-C charger, and I believe that 20 watts. And then we got the cable here. We got some nice propaganda. Is that all of it? No, it must be. Okay, go ahead and open that up. Welcome to iPad Pro. We'll go ahead and put those back. Alright, so let's get to the main event, the iPad Pro. Alright, ooh, that feels pretty nice. It's pretty thin. Feels a little bit heavier than my existing iPad Pro from 2020. So it has speakers on the bottom and the top, volume control, and then you can see this USB-C with Thunderbolt, which is fantastic. That is new with the iPad 11 2021. Let's put that down, and let's put my iPad from 2020 right next to it. Well, not a lot of difference there. Same. And I think they're pretty even. Yep, same thickness. I will say that the speakers on the iPad 11 2021, they're a little bit smaller than the one from 2020, if you can see that. So that is different. I wonder if it'll get the same amount of output for sound. We'll go ahead and unbox the keyboard here. Ugh. Well, that stinks. Okay. Let's open this up. The white color here. I kind of like that. Has a little filler here. Oh, okay. More propaganda. Designed by Apple in California. And it tells you all about the Magic Keyboard, instructions on how to use it, all the various positions it can go into. Small fine print. All right. I do not see any stickers with this particular one. Only comes with the act. All right. Let's see how this guy fits. I will say the keyboard feels pretty good. Boy, that might feel actually better than my other keyboard from my Apple iPad Pro from 2020. Let's see. Maybe it's the same. I think it's the same. Okay, a couple myth busting here. Here's my keyboard, smart keyboard from 2020. This is the new iPad that I just got, and that looks like it fits perfectly. Let's just close it out here. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, I don't see any difference. So let's open it up and let's grab my Apple Pencil. And it is charging the pencil as well. So I didn't have to get the Smart Keyboard 2021, the white one here for my iPad. I could have just stuck with the old one here and it would have worked out just fine. I'll be looking forward to the 12.9 version and see how that, if that's the same with that keyboard and the pencil. All right. All right, something else that I want to check out is the keyboard itself. And this has a USB-C, and I did notice that has charging capability. Now, can I transfer data through that, or is it just charging? I'm not sure. I'll have to find out. But that's really interesting. So what that means is that I could charge it here if it's in the keyboard, and I can have a USB-C Thunderbolt like storage or something connected here, have it charging and transferring data still and not be out of ports. So that's fantastic news. I mean, I could use a external with another USB-C, but I think the two would probably suit me just fine. Anyway, that's great news. So the display is 11 inches, 2388 by 1668 pixels. It's about 600 nits of brightness. It's 16 cores, like I said, M1. It can get into, you can get into 128 gig, 256, 512, 1 terabyte, and 2 terabyte. It has the 12 MP wide camera and ultra wide for 2.4, and then in the front is 12 MP true depth. The weight is about 1.4 pounds. We're going to test out the speakers here. A little bit more here. Let's crank it all the way up. That's great sound. So one attribute that the iPad 11 Pro 2021 has for FaceTime is center stage. And the camera focuses on you even if you move, if you can notice that. Something that the iPad Pro 11 2020 doesn't have. So that is very cool, and especially if you have a secondary person come into the shot, then it'll focus on the two of you and center both of you in the frame. So that is really, really cool. All right. So with our iPad 11 Pro 2021, I did a Geekbench, some benchmarking. Geekbench 5 I used. The single core was 1,717 score, and then the multi-core came out with a 7,320 score. This is supposed to have 8 gigs of memory. Actually comes out to about 7.24 gigabytes. And the M1 chip actually has 8 cores, and the base frequency here is 3.19 gigahertz. So that compared to my iPad Pro 11 2020 with the Apple's A12Z Bionic at 2.49 gigahertz. The single core processor score was 11,025, and then the multi-core was 4,696. Quite a difference actually in processing power. That is amazing. And this has 8 cores too on the processor, but I think it's only 6 gigs of memory on this one and 8 gigs on this one. So I've done a little gaming on this, and I will tell you that I've played this game on both of my iPad Pro 11 2021, 2020, and I will be honest, I don't really feel that there's much of a difference. They play both the same. I see no real change. So not a complete thorough review, because I just got this thing yesterday and I haven't really looked at it in detail. I will be going out of town and taking it with me and working from it, or at least trying to, and I'll come back and shoot another video and just kind of tell you what my experience was. You know, at this moment, a day later after getting it, would I advise or recommend getting the iPad Pro 11 2021? Probably not if you have the 2020 version already. The only thing I can say is the only difference really in the tablets is the M1 chip. And has Apple brought out any applications, optimized apps that can actually take advantage of the M1 chip? No. So I'm not necessarily sure now is the time to go out and spend a bunch of money on this thing if you already have the 2020 version already. So, but I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I'll take this with me when I go out of town, and I'll come back and give you some more thoughts about my experience with this. Until then, take care. If you like this video, click the like button. If you like to see more videos like this from Tech by Pike, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It helps our channel out, and we truly do appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.